Welcome back, Torah fans, and welcome to the next portion of this teaching. I wanted to say that Dr. Albert Schweitzer was healed of diabetes. According to the medical profession, he gets healed of diabetes. Dr. Albert Schweitzer admitted he was healed of diabetes. His wife was healed of tuberculosis by a German naturopathic physician, Dr. Max Gerson, which Dr. Albert Schweitzer said was one of the most eminent geniuses in the medical profession. In 1946, after fleeing Germany, Dr. Gerson testified before Congress in the United States for 3 days, giving the scientific evidence that he had the cure for cancer. At the end of that period of time, ABC Radio announced to the entire nation, the cure for cancer has been found. Within days, the announcer for ABC, who had been for over 20 years an anchor on ABC, lost his job because of the threats from the mobsters with the AMA and the FDA. The drug cartels run by the Rockefeller and IG Farben in Germany, who supplied the Zyklon B gas to exterminate the Jews, shut down Dr. Gerson in Germany, and then they assassinated him with arsenic in the United States. His case studies that were presented to the U.S. Congress were stolen, and his daughter then fled to Mexico, where since then thousands have been healed from cancer, diabetes, tuberculosis, and heart disease at the Gerson Clinic. But you have to leave America in order to get the help. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now the official volunteer spokesman for the American Cancer Society. And as you see up there, I hope you see, as you see, the American Cancer Society, and I am the one that develops the new slogans as a volunteer, official spokesman. American Cancer Society, promising a cure just around the corner since 1952. That's my new slogan. I hope this is going to catch on. Promising a cure just around the corner since 1952. The American Cancer Society is the richest non-profit in the world. Anyone ask you to give the American Cancer Society, tell them no thank you. You people are nothing but a joke. It was founded by the Rockefellers, Standard Oil, who then funded and built all of the training centers of the hospitals to push allopathic medicine, to push drugs and surgery. The American Cancer Society funnels billions of dollars every year into pharmaceutical corporations owned by Rockefeller subsidiaries. As George Bush said as president, you can fool some of the people all the time. These are the ones you want to concentrate on. A wise saying by George W. You can fool some of the people all the time. These are the ones you want to concentrate on. See, that's why it's a very small group that's here and watching worldwide, because most of the people are completely fooled. And they're not going to do anything about this. They're just going to die in Babylon. But as Yeshua said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And that's in every area. You see, the Almighty has given us revelation, and we are going to then see. See, Yeshua is not just the Messiah. There's nothing you can do about that. He is the Messiah, period. But what Moses prophesied with great deliberateness is the prophet, like unto Moses, that we must shema, we must hear and obey. And if we do not, then it will be diligently sought out, and he will make an inspection, and we will be judged accordingly. Yeshua was the prophet. He was the one that came and made the difference between man-made religion and the commandments of the Almighty. And if we understand that the Almighty told us what to put in this body and what not to put in this body, and then understand that that has been completely grayed by Babylon, to where there's no longer any black and white, then you'll start understanding why we are dying at such a young age and being tortured with such ravaging diseases. According to the FDA, only inorganic, patentable chemicals created in a pharmaceutical laboratory can be used to cure, treat, or prevent disease. They have legally defined the word cure. The only way that someone can be cured of cancer is by cutting out tumors that the Almighty designed the body to create to surround cancer cells that everyone has. Everyone has cancer. You morons out there in the FDA, everybody has cancer. We have mutant cells. There's only one way to heal cancer. The immune system recognizes it and kills it. If it has gone too far, the body will then make an intelligent cocoon around it. If you cut it out, you haven't cured cancer, you've removed a tumor. When a doctor discovers you have a tumor, you've already had cancer 6 to 10 years. But you have to have an immediate operation the next day or you're going to die. Oh yeah? I remember a few years ago, a woman had a 300-pound tumor that was removed. 300-pound tumor. That's bigger than a small block Chevrolet engine. It took a crane to remove that tumor. She didn't die from a tumor, but you're going to die tomorrow if you don't get that tumor removed. Yeah, right. Because only surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation can be used to cure cancer. And if you use surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, you will not be cured of cancer. There's no way, because you have cancer. And unless you reinforce your body to recognize it and destroy it, and most people overcome cancer over and over and over in their life, many times over, because their body is strong enough. But you weaken it, and you start putting in it what the Almighty said don't put in it, and there's no way. You will not recover. Now, cancer has a very unique thing. Definition. The cure for cancer has been defined by the AMA and the FDA. From when they detect the cancer and you undergo immediate treatment, if you survive 5 years, you've been cured of cancer. Now, if you die the next day, you still have been cured of cancer. You just died of cancer. That's the legal definition of the cure for cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody gets cured of cancer, but you can be healed. People are healed all the time because the Creator is who heals, and He created a body to heal itself. So, when the FDA tells you what can be used to cure cancer, it's all what the Bible calls pharmakia. And so now, I'm going to show you tonight a little bit about pharmakia. Because according to the FDA definition, there will never be a cure for cancer. That's why the American Cancer Society keeps on raking the money in, and they're the richest nonprofit on the planet. So, if you cure cancer, you cure billions of dollars, and there's no way that they're going to cure billions of dollars. But you can be healed. If a doctor in America suggests anything other than radiation, chemotherapy, and surgery, he can lose his license and he can go to prison. That is the system in America. That's it. That's why they can't tell you the truth. That's why American oncologists refuse their own treatment and they leave America to get healed of cancer in other countries. They will not allow their own families to go through the American medical system. They get in a plane, they fly them out of America where they get healed. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to leave America. Pharmakia. Pharmakia. Side effects of pharmakia include cancer, autism, sterility, fibromyalgia, memory loss, blindness, hair loss, obesity, diabetes, general sickness, and sudden death. Ask your doctor if pharmakia is right for you. Pharmakia is officially certified as safe and effective by the FDA, which should tell you something. It's a house of prostitution for money-making murderers. And I can't say it strong enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to go into
tradition, the handing down of beliefs and customs from one generation to another. For thousands of years, ancient stories and traditions handed down by our ancestors have polluted all forms of current religion. Have these beliefs blinded us from the truth?
Jesus really born in December Easter?
Jesus rise from the tomb.
Truth, the property of being in accord with fact or reality. Many are misled, unaware of the true instructions given to us long ago. Will you practice the traditions of man-made religion or follow the God-given truth? Clear explanation of the Torah is needed to free the blind from leading the blind. Prepare for a rude awakening.
If we are to live the truth, we must be willing to constantly challenge the traditions and teachings that we've inherited from our parents and religious systems.
Author and historian Michael Rood gives you clear insight on the pagan traditions you've been practicing for years, equipping you with the knowledge to come running out of Babylon.
This is the paradigm shift for which you have been waiting an entire lifetime.
Thus says the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Truth is always more exciting than fictitious traditions and fairy tales based on ignorance of the scriptures.
Will you leave your Western Gentile mentality behind? Truth and tradition. Order online now at www.arudeawakening.tv or call to order your copy
coming
today.
out of Babylon. This teaching